There you are, Jonathan. Let's show today who's boss. Check it out. I came up with some DIY recipes. All the different stuff you've shown me really inspired me, so thanks. As promised, I want to teach you the recipes, and the school's classroom seems like the perfect place for that. There's no time like the present, so let's head over there right away. Welcome, class. My name is Mr. Niko. Haha, I've always wanted to say that. You can still call me Niko. Good one, Mr. Niko. So, for today's lesson, I'll teach you the recipes for pillars and island counters, okay? I guess I should start by explaining what those are. First, the pillar. By itself, it can deeply affect a room with its solemn presence and gravity. But when you connect it with some partition walls, you can do some amazing things. Look at those right angles. Next, the island counter. Just like with the partition wall, you can use it to divide up a room. But unlike the partition wall, it's short, so you can divide a room but keep it feeling a little more open. Since island counters come in two heights, you have a lot of options. Experiment with different looks. So there we go. Do you get the idea? Okay, class, time for a pop quiz. Jonathan, what can you make when you connect a pillar to partition walls? That's right. Gold star for you. Looks like you understood perfectly. Great job, Jonathan. Next question. How many different heights of island counters are there? That's right. A perfect answer from our perfect Jonathan. Wow. Okay, well that's about it. Time to finally get the recipes. Could you please take out your Nook phone? Cool, that does it. I hope you try making these items for yourself at a workbench sometime. I'll get pillars and island counters ready to go so you can use them at work. It'll make my day if you do. Okay, class dismissed. I learned recipes for a pillar and 2 kinds of island counter. I wonder how I should use them. Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Last time, we designed an atelier and learned a new technique, or a new feature, for designing houses. So this time, with this new feature and the ability to add in counters and pillars, we definitely have some new things to try out. So let's head over to Paradise Planning. What's up? Are you looking for some work, Jonathan? Okay, let's get you working. Good luck out there! Alright, so it's a new day, so there is a new set of clients for us to choose from. I actually recognize a couple of these villagers. Let's go with... Let's go with... Let's go with you. This island, one of my top 5 fave islands. Oh hey, your outfit. You work for Paradise Planning, right? So like, I'm at peak, I need a vacay palace right now. It's a problem I need to solve, soon. Now maybe. Ooh, yes, 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 yes! Let's get started! Let's get this party started! For my dream vacay palace, I'm thinking of something like this. Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. Alright, now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, Jonathan. Let's go with this spot by the beach. Amazing! Perfecto! I can't wait to see it! The home we prepare for you can either have 1 floor or 2 floors. Which would you prefer? Just in case you're worried, you can always expand to 2 floors later if you choose 1 floor now. Oh wow, what should I pick? One is trendy, the other chic. Both would work for me. Hey, which would you suggest? Yeah, that's a good call. I'll take a 2-floor place. Now, Tammy, we found a good location settled on the floor plan, so it's time to head out. Jonathan, please lead Tammy to the site, and best of luck! Oh my gosh, this is the perfect spot! My vacay home will be right here. I'm super excited. Alright, Jonathan, I'm going to leave you to it. So, a house of free refills. A very interesting theme. I figured a summer location might be kind of nice for this. Maybe set up some stuff outdoors also. Given the suggested furniture, there aren't a ton of options to make it like an outdoor setup, but I think we can actually make something work here. I do feel like in general, the furniture provided does tend to cater more towards like the indoor designing, and almost feels like you'd have to experiment more with like the other furniture for the outdoor portion. But again, trying to kind of limit myself to the indoor or to the suggested furniture actually makes it considerably tougher. I'm actually wondering if I should try to make like the upper floor like a club, given all this like equipment here. Again, this is going to be a 2-story house, which I haven't actually done before, because this is the feature we just unlocked. In general, I would not expect a lot of 2-story houses, just because, in all honesty, for the sake of efficiency for this Let's Play, I think it'll be easier, or more straightforward to kind of just, focus on 1-story houses for the most part. At some point, we actually do want to try out more 2-story houses, because there are some features that I want to explore, and it'll be easier to do so with a 2-story house. But we'll get into that a little bit later. For now, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, there are a lot of features in this game that aren't necessarily apparent right away, and it's simultaneously cool, but also kind of interesting trying to make a Let's Play of this, because a lot of information on this game is actually surprisingly scarce. I'm not sure how much I'll talk about it this time, because I think I'll actually be more relevant a little bit later, as in after this build. But yeah, we might talk about this a little bit more soon, but there's some stuff that's actually a little bit unexpected that I would not have predicted, and is actually pretty cool, but because of the way the DLC is structured, there isn't a ton of information on some of these features. Let's also redesign the exterior, actually. A house of free refills. I do wish there was something a little bit more modern, because I almost feel like something more like a modern exterior would honestly look better. To make it more like a club kind of an atmosphere, sort of. But there really isn't anything like that here, unfortunately. Maybe something like that. Change the exterior. Actually, the exterior color is fine. Maybe just change the door to kind of match. There aren't a lot of like gray doors to match like the gray rooftops. It does, or maybe I just missed the one. Yeah, there isn't one in this theme. But yeah, I kind of want to go for a more modern aesthetic for this one just because of my idea for it. Whether or not that actually happens remains to be seen though. Like, based on the furniture and wallpaper I'm given, I'll have to see what we can do here. So yeah, we have a second flight of stairs. So we'll have to design a lot here. I have an idea. You can now find pillars and island counters under other. I'm not sure if I'll use it for this build. I think we might save that for later, because there is something that I feel like I want to go over when we actually try out something else. Because there is something I actually do need to talk about if we want to unlock as much as we can of Happy Home Paradise. Again, some things are actually kind of cryptic. It's honestly easier to just duplicate items in a lot of cases, instead of trying to basically, like, set up separate items, if that makes sense. Like, changing the color of this item, placing it, and then placing another one is easier to just duplicate. So it's nice to actually have that option. What do we have for wallpaper and flooring? Not a lot, really. I mean, I guess this could work for both. Sort of a club aesthetic and set up like a bar on the bottom floor and like a dance hall in the second floor was kind of my idea. Let's see if we can make this work. Or it could also make it an arcade, because we have arcade machines, we have a billiards table, that might also be an option. But yeah, we have a couple different routes we can go with the provided furniture, and it is nice actually when it happens. When you have like multiple different like avenues that make sense. I'm trying to figure out if I should put much behind the counter, or like what to put behind the counter basically. Like the bottle crates, like maybe these should go outside. Like I probably should put them outside, and but I didn't think about it. But these also kind of work as like a place to store things. To be honest, I did not mean to duplicate. I meant to delete that one. So this is currently a 2-tile space, so that's good. Put this here next to this fridge. Actually, move this over like so. Yeah, it is actually kind of nice having a lot of different, like, unique themes of different, like, requests. Again, it's been a while since I've played Happy Home Designer, but I don't remember how, like, varied the quest types are. But this does seem very, like, a lot of the room themes are very distinct. Soundscapes are now available, allowing you to change the ambient sounds you hear in a room. Oh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, you can set up different sounds. I feel like Echo would almost work for like a club environment. I do wish the lighting wouldn't automatically change just by hovering over the lighting tab, because I almost feel like the default lighting was better, but trying to actually get back to that level is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. I might make this room slightly longer, also change this entry to better suit the atmosphere like that. I'm trying to decide if I should make the room longer or like wider, if that makes sense, because I almost feel like something like this might be good, but also vertically oriented might be better. I actually think I'll try that. So make this the longer dimension, make this one the shorter dimension, like that. So yeah, plenty of room now. Move all this stuff back, like so. Place some drinks on top of the crates in the back for decoration. And yeah, I think we're actually almost done with this floor. Then we'll move on to the second floor. Yeah, it is actually nice having 2-story houses. If I'm not mistaken, this was still a feature in Happy Home designer. I want to say there was also like the ability to add in like basements too, but I'm not sure if I'm thinking of New Leaf or not. It's been a while since I've booted up Happy Home Designer, in all fairness. As much as I did enjoy that game, it's kind of like I never devoted as much time to it as like the main game. So yeah, set this couch here. Yeah, I think going vertically oriented for this room will work better, like so. Maybe move these in a little bit. It's actually hard to like sit down in Animal Crossing when you don't have a lot of room to move, so that's kind of why I instinctively want to move things away, even though it is like sort of almost awkwardly spaced apart. So yeah, let's see what else. What kind of variations do we have of this? Yeah, this'll work. Put on the background of the bar area. I should probably put some kind of drink on top of the little table over here, like so, and yeah, move this over. So yeah, I think that about covers the first floor. Now we have to worry about the second floor. Honestly, it is fun designing, like, bigger houses like this, but again, it's almost, like, slightly overwhelming, having a lot more options to actually pick from, to the point of, yeah, I feel like this is not going to be, too common. Basically, if we ever, which I think we will, because apparently something is unlocked if you do this, but if we do more, roommate builds, we'll definitely be showing off more of the features, like the like counters and the pillars to like section off rooms. So yeah, at some point we will be doing more of the yeah, those types of builds with like the roommate system, because apparently it is required to unlock something later on. In general though, again, for the majority of the time, I think I'll stick to like single floor, more straightforward builds, because this is actually kind of a lot to take in, to try to like actually think about like how do I design a room with like multiple floors and things like that. In this case, it actually isn't too bad, because again, with the sort of club aesthetic, it kind of makes sense to be able to just make it like, yeah, like a big club, like so. What else? Speakers, maybe. There are also these things. I'm not sure exactly if I'll leave that there. I might put a couch in here too, but in general, this is kind of more like a dance floor. We're actually getting through this a lot faster than I thought it would, if I'm being honest. I thought this would take longer. I almost feel like this part of the room is actually easier to set up. The one problem by setting everything up like this is it's actually harder to reach that area, so like before, I'll make this room a little bit longer to give a little bit more room to walk around. I might change the lighting too, because I feel like I haven't done that very much. It's actually kind of tinker with some of the lighting, make it a little bit more atmospheric like that. And also, yeah, change the entryway, make it more echoey. And yeah, this is actually working out pretty well. But we will be continuing this next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise.